Good evening to you, gentle viewers. Let me ask you a question before we go any further. All of you know what shuddering is, yes? Well, of course you do. I'm almost certain that you do. It's a reflex, something we do when we react to fear. We shake, we gasp, we feel that cold tingle down our entire body. But consider this. What if I told you that there was once a boy, once upon a time, who did not know how to shudder at all? Not only that, but this boy went out of his way to want to learn the honest, true way of how to shudder. Yes, you heard me correctly. This boy wanted to learn about fear. It's true. I heard it from a friend of mine. Now, this boy lived in a small town, an ordinary town, a town that you yourself might live in and you don't even know it. His name was Thomas.
Hello.
Now, Thomas was still a young man, 10, maybe 11 years old. But in all of his years on Earth, Thomas had no earthly idea what it meant to shudder, what it meant to know fear.
It's true. I have no idea. But golly, I'd sure like to find out. Oh, if only I could shudder. If only.
So Thomas decided to do just that. He ventured off into town to try and figure out a way to shudder, a way to know fear. Naturally, he first went to the oldest, wisest man in town, the librarian, Mr. Peters. Mr. Peters had been the town librarian for as long as Thomas could remember, as long as anyone could remember for that matter. If anyone could give him advice and counsel on how to shudder, it was Mr. Peters. And so, Thomas trekked his way up to the main desk in the library to speak to Mr. Peters. Ah, Thomas, my boy, hello.
Hey, Mr. Peters.
Looking to check out a book today?
Not today, sir. I actually had a question to ask you.
Is it a question about a book?
Well, no, not quite.
Oh dear, those are the questions I know the best answers to. Ah, well, go on then, lad. What's your question?
Sir, I wish to know what fear is. I wish to know how to shudder. Can you help me figure out how to do such a thing?
You don't know how to shudder? Well, goodness, that's rather odd.
Hey, don't get all judgmental on me. You don't know how to properly clean your beard. You don't see me making fun of you, do you?
My apologies.
Sir, please, all I wish is to know how to shudder. Help me, won't you? What can I do to feel such a sensation?
Well, goodness, that's easy. What you need to do is go to the old Parker Mansion on top of the big hill at the edge of town.
Parker Mansion?
Yes,
That big spooky house that's supposedly haunted?
yes,
Where several people have gone to investigate and never come back?
yes.
Well, sure, why the heck not? It'll help teach me how to shudder.
Very well then, lad. Go and speak to Mayor Daniels.
Mayor Daniels?
Yes, anyone who wants to go and explore the Parker Mansion has to go speak to the mayor.
Well, that's exactly what I'll do. Thanks a bunch, Mr. Peters.
And so Thomas went off to the office of Mayor Daniels. For Mr. Peters was quite right. Anyone who wished to go to the Parker Mansion needed to speak with the mayor. It didn't really hurt that the mayor had a stake in that property, you see.
Mm-mm. Mayor Daniels.
Hmm? Ah, Thomas, hello there. What brings you by to see me?
Well, sir, Mr. Peters, the librarian, he told me to come to you regarding the Parker Mansion. You see, I wish to know what it's like to shudder, and going into that big old spooky mansion apparently will do just the trick.
Well, yes, Mr. Peters is correct. That old Parker Mansion is an incredibly spooky place. Many people in town think it's full of ghosts.
Ghosts, you say?
Indeed.
Well, hot dog. That could be the answer to my problem. Those ghosts could help me learn how to shudder. Mayor, with your permission, may I go there to investigate? To find these ghosts so I can learn how to shudder?
Well, I don't see why not, but Thomas, you must understand. The last 24 people who went into that mansion never came out.
Well, maybe 25 is the charm.
If you're not afraid to go, then I can't stop you. All right, Thomas, you have my permission. In fact, I'll make it interesting for you. If you could go to the Parker Mansion for 3 straight nights, find out the source of the hauntings going on there, and come out alive each time, you'll get a reward.
A lifetime supply of chocolate bars?
Uh, I was ready to offer you a monetary reward, but sure, why not? Chocolate for life.
Oh boy, I sure do like chocolate.
Thomas, are you absolutely sure that's the reward you want?
Yes, it is.
I mean, I can literally get you a cash reward, like money in hand. You're still a young boy. You'd feel like a millionaire. You can buy all the chocolate instead of.
Why waste money when I can just have it handed to me for the rest of my life? For free.
Uh, I suppose when you put it that way, it makes sense.
Well, it's settled then. I'm off to the mansion.
Don't race off just yet, Thomas. First, you need to decide on something. You need to take 3 items with you for each night, but it can only be 3 items. Ones that aren't alive. Tell me the items, and I'll make sure to supply them to you.
Hmm. 3 items, you say? Let's see. I wish to take a big book of myths and legends, a dodgeball, and the picture of a mouth and teeth from Dr. Stein's office. You know, the dentist.
Well, those are 3 very oddly specific things, but done. They shall be yours. I'll leave them at the entrance to the mansion for you to pick up tonight.
Sounds good to me. Thanks a lot, Mayor. See you in the funny papers. Say, that lifetime supply of chocolate bars wouldn't happen to extend to every town I either visit or live in from now on, would it? Oh, please say it does. Please say it does.
Just here.
Rats. Ah, well, it's still a lifetime supply.
And so, young Thomas ventured that night to the old Parker mansion. He took his 3 items inside, and he waited. Waited, and waited, and waited some more. But nothing, not even so much as a boo, was heard for hours. Thomas was beginning to think that maybe this was all for nothing. That is, until around 3 a.m.
Yikes, this is boring. It's Dolesville. It's a bust, it's lame, it's stupid. How am I to learn how to shudder at this rate?
Oh, oh,
Huh? What's that?
oh, who dares come to the domain of the old Parker Mansion? Who dares disturb our slumber?
Gadzooks! It's a ghost! Just a ghost. Gee,
I'm I'm literally standing right in front of you. Aren't you scared?
can't say I am.
Really?
Really.
Not even if I do this? Whoa!
Nope.
What?
How lame. I'm not shuddering at all.
Ugh, I can't believe this. I haven't scared you at all. Oh, my entire night is wasted.
Look here, take this book. It's about myths and legends. It's really cool. It's a token of my apology. Read it. You might like it.
Say, I haven't read a good book in ages. Gee, thanks, kid. That's awful swell of you. And so the ghost walked off to go read the book. Thomas fell asleep and woke up the next morning. He went back to Mr. Peters, and all they could say was, "Did you shudder, son?"
Not a one.
"It'll come, boy, it'll come." So off Thomas went back to the mansion for a second night. Once again he waited and waited and waited. It looked like another dull night when suddenly, whoa, whoa.
Huh? Another ghost? Great. Maybe this time I'll be scared. Ah, there it is. Oh, there it is.
Who dares come to the domain of the old Parker mansion? Who dares disturb our slumber?
I do, I guess.
Oh, wait. You're that kid the first ghost told me about. The one who wants to shudder but can't.
That's me.
I know how to deal with tough guys like you. Boo!
Sorry, but that's what the other ghost did. The other ghost did the same thing to me. It didn't work. Hey, let go of my arm, you goon. Let go.
Not on your life. I'm going to drag you right straight to the bowels of hell itself.
No way. I came here to shudder, not to be dragged someplace. Besides, it's hot enough as it is outside. I don't need to go somewhere place even hotter. Take this.
Ow. Ow. Hey, cut it out. Yow! Will you stop hitting me with that dodgeball?
Not until you beat it, Buster.
Ow! Okay, okay, I'm out of here. Jeez. What a bully. And so the ghost vanished, and Thomas fell asleep and woke up the next morning. He went back to Mr. Peters, and wouldn't you know, did you shudder, son?
Not a one.
It'll come, boy, it'll come.
Where have I heard that before?
And so Thomas went back on the third and final night. Fortunately, though, he did not have to wait long for a ghost to appear to him. Unfortunately, though, the ghost that appeared was the biggest, spookiest, scariest one yet.
Huh? Oh, a third ghost. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Mm-mm. Who dares come to the domain of the old Parker mansion? Who dares to disturb our slumber? Right? Just spit it out. Uh-oh. You're not like those other ghosts. You're much bigger, meaner, slimier. But doggone it, I'm still not shuddering. This is an outrage. I don't get it. Oh no. I'm not going to wherever you wish to drag me. I want to shudder, not be a prisoner. I'm warning you, Ghost. If you don't get away, I'll be forced to show you something even scarier than you are. All right, I warned you. Look at this, a picture of rotten teeth.
Oh my lord, that's hideous! It's disgusting! It's gross! Get it away! Get it away!
If all of you go stop haunting here, I'll rip it to pieces.
Fine, we will. Fellas, let's get out of here. No one wants to see tooth decay. No! And so, the ghosts all fled the Parker mansion. Thomas had stopped the hauntings once and for all, though it felt like an empty victory, for he still did not know how to shudder, and it showed as he went outside the next morning, only to be met by the mayor. Bravo, Thomas, bravo! You've conquered the ghosts of the Parker mansion. You stopped the hauntings forever. You're a hero.
I suppose I am.
Still upset about not being able to shudder. Oh, come now, boy, that will pass. Believe me. For now, here, your certificate for a lifetime supply of free chocolate.
Thanks. Oh, gee. I should be happy about getting free chocolate, but golly, I never learned how to shudder. The one thing I wanted to learn.
Excuse me?
Oh, hi there. What's up?
Thomas, I couldn't help but overhear you. You want to learn to shudder, you say. Really and truly?
I sure do.
Well, you're in luck. I happen to know the best and easiest way to shudder.
Really? I don't know. If a bunch of ghosts can get me to shudder, how can you get me to do it?
Just trust me. It's really easy to do. All you have to do is close your eyes and relax. Okay?
That's it? Well, I guess I can do that, yeah.
And so, Thomas closed his eyes and cleared his mind of all thoughts, relaxing as much as he could.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here it comes.
Slowly, the girl produces a bucket of cold water from off stage. She shows it to the audience, nods, then proceeds to splash Thomas over the head with the water.
What in the world? What did you do that for? Oh, that was so cold. I'm shuddering. Oh, why am I shuddering? Oh.
How easy that was? And it got you to shudder too.
Well, hot dog. You sure are clever. Thanks a lot. Hey, I have an idea. Why don't we both get a king-size chocolate bar to eat to celebrate? It'll be my treat, of course. On account, I can get free chocolate bars for life.
That sounds like a plan to me. Hey, wait a sec. The candy store is in the other direction.
Oh, I know. But you see, my house is in this direction. Before I munch on some chocolate, I think I'd rather get changed into some dry clothes before I catch a cold. Urgh.